Hello guys, this is Racing Gaming and welcome back to part 18 of Vampyr. Now, we just left off by I attended my sister's funeral. I ended up coming back here and talking to Dr. Swansea. So I am going to go and find Sean Hampton at the East End
Sean
docks.
Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Right, so let's have a quick look at the map. So, literally right by my hideout. I do also need to go back to Whitechapel and do the heal the people. This actual fact, let's have a look. Hold on. Harriet Jones wasn't even on this list. That's alright, everybody's still, the ones that are important are still there. I'm guessing that she was supposed to die part of the story. It looks like we're about to do the docks now, and maybe this fourth area is the final area. I'm just guessing. I'd like to know what it is though. Right, down towards the docks we go. I mean, if I complete the Sad Saint of the East End in time, I might end the video by going over to Whitechapel and healing them all. Right, yeah, I remember how to get to the docks. I think I go all the way around here. Yes, I can do these.
It seems the Freewen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
I'd head back if I were you, sir.
You telling me there's more of these now? Oh my god.
Walks with me.
I don't think so, Sunshine. Oh. Back up a little bit. Oh, he's gonna do that stupid shit.
Away with you.
Oh. Walked right into it. Get put down, bitch. Oh, helps being locked onto him. Ah, little shit. Get put down, bitch. I hate those things with those stupid crossy sticks. Right, it's this way. Let me make sure, yeah, because then I go to the right and get to the bridge. Whoa.
This one of them.
Actually, I need some blood. Oh shit.
He's a killer!
Yeah, you're damn right, bitch. Got a nice bit of blood there. That regeneration though on that bite is so much better. Right, let's go ahead and pick up this trash can. Right. Yep. Ah, you little shit. Let me take that blood back.
Christ, he's dead! Kill you!
Not a chance, bitch. Right, now I'll take all your guys' loot. Right, let's have a look at the map again. Right, it's straight down here now. Oh, we got some more. In actual fact, I could do with going back to my revolver.
Filthy piece of shit! Bloody hate that!
Right, that guy's doing my head in. Right, I need to unlock from him because I need to go up here and around. Where did that sucker go? Does he just... Did he jump down? Just disappeared. No, there he is, little shit. Right, now I can go and search the loot. Right, there's that box there. There was this guy here. Right, hold on. Obviously, I'm guessing they didn't drop anything. Right, I'm guessing it's straight forward and then to the left. I'm guessing this is where I start getting some more people in the docks, because I think I've only got a couple. These enemies are so easy now. Right. Let me loot every one of them. Then I want to go back this way. Hey! Gate that obviously I didn't unlock before. Oh, who's this fella? Can I not talk to him? I guess not. Right, there's some shillings down here. Is this where I gotta go? Oh, maybe I can talk to him.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember him.
Right, it looks like we've got a new person. What's his mesmerise level 4? Let's go with your life in London first.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
New hint for Digby, 1 out of 4.
Are you some kind of
And
vigilante
Edwina
patrolling these
Cox.
streets?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
He's healthy, so you are a concerned criminal. What is your gang?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Alright, is that your personal questions? All locked.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cat. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Right, let's have a look at these citizen lists here. Right, we've got Edwina Cox and Booth Digby. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why do I get the feeling that this guy here is that guy McCallum that I just met in Dr. Swansea's office? Because it looks like him. I think I'm going to have to go around, aren't I? Oh, is this Edwina?
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you?
Yeah,
What do
it
you
is.
want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Level 5, I'm going to be biting her because I'm biting Clay Cox and her because they run a gang and I'm just not having that. She's also a merchant. Tell me about your work about this part of town.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Is it not a little bit excessive thinking of somebody in particular?
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
I knew that was coming, a new investigation.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I'm not at all interested, you're quite a blunt woman.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
New hint for Digby! And she's got 2 as well. Because what I'm feeling is anybody associated with any gang is getting bit because I want the XP. And they're part of a gang and I'm not having gangs running these parts of towns. You're feeling for Booth Digby about the man you killed.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I think you manipulated him. I'm not that easy shocked. I sense a soft heart.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
New hint for Edwina, she's now got 3.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly? No issues of consequence.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Right, is that personal question? That's personal questions done. That's your life in London done. Now let's do this.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Right, let's go on trades.
As long as you have money.
See what she has. Common handle parts, tiny common handle parts, common sugar parts. She's literally got the same as Milton. So yeah, I could just take her out when I got to that level. A small flower like they offered the Dr. Cranes and Condors. The rest are recycle stuff. There seems to be a couple more people over here. Oh, is this the
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then.
I want to talk to him because he looks like a new guy.
Folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and I should...
Right, you got Tom Watts, Dylan Delaney.
Murders by night.
Right, while they're talking,
Dog is my business.
I'm gonna go and quickly heal this guy.
What don't you reckon?
I'd take it.
Yeah.
I'm Dyson.
Inebriation aside,
Yes.
take this.
Hey.
Goodbye.
Right, I'll go back and talk to him properly, but I want to talk to this vampire hunter.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire.
What a
and
name
warden
that
of the
is.
East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Right, let's have a go. He's healthy, he's level 4. But I'm telling you, that is some goddamn name. Ichabod Throgmorton. What a name.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
New hint for Throckmorton.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Do you need help? How do you identify a vampire?
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
I had a funny feeling that was going to be another investigation. Was that personal questions? No, it wasn't. That must be your life in London, yeah. Days to lock, so it's just this.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Tempted to join the guard, are you? You hunt alone.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I respect your refusal. Who could help me find Sean Hampton?
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
New hint for Sean Hampton. That's him done.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
I love that frickin' name. Still got to gather information about Sean Hampton. I'm guessing that's going to end once I speak to Tom. Let's go and speak to Sabrina again.
He didn't deserve this.
In actual fact, let me check the citizen menu. Right, he's recovering. You got those two. Ah, so that's from one. Nice.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Right, she's only got one hit. Let's see if there's anything new. There is actually. Where are you from?
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
I don't judge someone on their skin colour. Sorry if I worried you.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the colour of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Who's mocking you? Does Tom love you?
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Right, that's that done. Was that personal questions? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, it was. Double checking. Right, about the docks, about this pub.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
New hint for Sabrina. I'm not afraid, no one feels safe. Why not go then?
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
This bar's neutral territory, your boss must be quite the negotiator.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Now, did I do? Yeah. Right, that's her done.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Right. To Mr. Delaney. I almost called him Digby for a second.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
Right. He's recovering. Let's have a look at his personal questions. Lot.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Were you an idealist then? The world is that bad?
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believe that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
New hint for Delaney!
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Right, that's the hint.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
You still see your comrades, you believe in a bloodless revolution.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Anything you like about this district? What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night, and then I drink some more.
Why drink so much?
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
And some more. Yeah, I get that.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice. Why are you so cynical?
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time, maybe. Alright, go on.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. Now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
New investigations, tribute to the victims. That's free now for the docs.
Is there anything in particular that...
How dare you?
Hold on, I've done this.
Why are you...
Cynicism.
Yeah, because I think...
Let me tell...
Yeah.
Another time.
Right, so it's just this one.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad thing. I'll try asking Tom Watts about him.
Tom Watts it is then. Tom Watts is the last person to talk to, because I don't see anybody new by Throckmorton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and speak to Tom Watts. In actual fact, let me... Hold on, this is new. What is this place? This is new in this pub. Oh, that must be that door that opens. Because this was Dr. Swansea's place. Well, office when he was here. Thought I'd come upstairs just to check to see if there was any other people. But it looks like it's just Tom Watts. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and speak to Tom Watts. And then I'm going to make my way back to Whitechapel, because Whitechapel's on 59%. That is 100%, so I don't, unless I do upgrade my abilities in the hospital, then that should never drop from 100 unless I feel like, I don't know, go and take out Clay Cox, but I need 2 more hints for him. I'd like his full XP. I'm trying to think, is Clay Cox the only one I'm going to take? I might take Thomas as well, because he's got a burnt face, so what's the point in keeping him alive? And I might just take him, because he's a merchant, but Milton's also a merchant, so I don't see any point. Because he only sells medicine stuff, which I get a lot of medicine stuff anyway, so... So let's talk to Tom Watts and make my way back over to Whitechapel.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Right. He's got 5 hints, and he's mesmerised 3. Hold on, if he's mesmerised level 3, surely he goes about more than 3,000. Must be at least 4. Right, let's have a look. About this part of town, how could you keep this place open?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Is there anything else I can do? Antagonist point of view, you're something of a figurehead.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
New investigation, nice. That's 4 now in the docks. Because literally, part 19 and maybe part even 20 is going to be all about healing the whole of Whitechapel and doing all those investigations before I continue on with the story. I did want to do Sean Hampton in this part, but talking to these people took so long.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
So I thought I might as well in the next 2 parts just heal the whole of Whitechapel and do all those investigations.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Right.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Personal questions. Those 3 are locked.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too, I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her for sure.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Right, that's personal questions done. Last but not least.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
New hint for Sean.
The important thing is I find him quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
That is him done.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I should have offered a drink to the boy.
So I'm gonna make my way over to Whitechapel. Is there a quicker way of getting to Whitechapel from here? No, I have to go back to the hospital. Question is it back through here? I think it is. So where's the the objective? Right there. Obviously I want to do the investigations and heal the whole Whitechapel in the next 2 parts, so I need to make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. As long as I'm hoping not to bump into any enemies, but I get the feeling I'm gonna. But then again, if I've took them out, they shouldn't respawn until I do the next night. Obviously, I didn't take him out to begin with, so I'm gonna skip him. Right, is it straightforward? I think it might be. No, it's not. I came from down here, and then it's to the left. Because as soon as I get to my hideout in Whitechapel, that's where I will wrap up this video. Now here we go, we're back at the hospital now. I need to get more hints for Clay Cox because I actually want to bite him now. But I'd rather get the 4000 XP instead of just 600. Right, here we go. I think I know off by heart now how to get to the Whitechapel from here. Please don't let there be enemies in here. Nice. But I'd rather have just like a straight run to Whitechapel instead of having to face enemies. Right, it is that way, right? Yeah, keep going straight up, then turn around the corner on to the left. Ooh. Hold on, doesn't... I'm sure that up there is a shortcut to my hideout. I'm sure this is to my hideout. I keep forgetting about that shortcut above the gate. Don't take all day, please, game. Oh, I don't think so. Get down, bitch. Right, that's it. Yeah, because then we come out here and it leads me to my hideout in Whitechapel. Right here. I'm not going to do any abilities, but I think what I'm going to do is workbench. So I'm sure I've got quite a few things to recycle. Let's actually just have a quick look to see if there's any upgrades I can do. Nope. I don't really have interest in any of them. That's maxed out. Actually, I could do with a second one-handed weapon. Let's go with a huge bludgeon. With... add 3 stun points. Yeah, that'll do. These are offhand. I always mainly keep the stake for stun. Let's try weapons. I don't see me being able to do any weapons. Nah, I didn't think I would. Well, that's that. So I am going to wrap this part up here, and I will see you guys in part 19 and part 20 of Vampyr tomorrow, and I will also be doing some more of Doom tomorrow, so I will see you then.